Hi Taurus, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective February reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check out your other placements where you're likely to find a message in there. You will find all the other placements in the playlists. So, yeah, check those out whenever you're ready. So, let's get into this. Spirit, can we get some cards, please, for Taurus for what's going on in February? What's going on for Taurus in February, please, Spirit? Beautiful. Okay, so your overall energy, we have the 10 of autumn. So take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. So very much looking at your long-term stability here over the month of February, making sure that you've got plenty put back for your kids, making sure your home's secure, and yeah, generally looking at your security and your stability. And if you've got any particular traditions that you do during February, you're making sure that you do those as well. Now, at the start of the month, we have the Four of Winter. So set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for sleep or a vacation. So this is telling me that you're in need of some time alone, some healing time in February. You could be feeling exhausted for some reason, and you might feel like you need to sleep a lot more, potentially feeling quite run down there. It is suggesting that you are looking at potentially some physical or some mental healing that you need to be doing, potentially looking at your energy as well. So definitely looking at replenishing your energy. Maybe you need to go on a bit of a retreat potentially, a bit of a take some time off, take some you time. Now, I say spend some time on your own doesn't mean that you have to be away from absolutely everybody. It just means that, take an hour to yourself, go out somewhere, go for a nice walk out in nature, um, take some time off while the kids are at work so you've got some you time potentially. If you've got a spouse or you don't have much time on your own, just making sure that you set aside half an hour just to do something for yourself, whether it's having a bath, pampering yourself, going for a walk, doing some painting, whatever makes you happy, whatever your hobby is, whatever floats your boat and recharges your batteries, you need to make sure that you're doing it at the beginning of the month. Let's get some clarification of this Four of Winter. Okay, so we've got Page of Swords here. So it looks like you are potentially learning something or observing something at the start of the month. It could be somebody learning or observing you. Um, it could potentially, if you've taken a stint in hospital, you may have people observing your health for some reason. But it does look as though people are keeping an eye on you for some reason here, possibly looking out for your well-being. Um, we do have a Queen of Cups as well. So somebody's expressing emotion. Somebody here is very loving and very caring. I've got a feeling that whoever this Page of Swords is probably also this Queen of Cups, and I think somebody is very concerned about you in particular. Um, and I feel like they're ready to give you any kind of help when you need it. It does suggest to me that you could be fed up of giving to a situation as well. Now, from what I can see here, we do have a Ten of Cups in the reverse. So it appears to me that there's some unhappy family situation that may have caused you to lose some energy. Maybe there's been a falling out, and that's what's depleted your energy here. Maybe you've been giving a lot to a situation, and you've now got no energy left because it's all been taken. Maybe you've had energy vampires around you. It looks as though somebody's been watching. Somebody's been watching things unfold, and yeah, you're drained. You've got an unhappy family situation that you potentially have stopped giving to. You potentially give a lot of your time and your energy over to family life, and you're just not happy anymore with it, and it's seriously draining you. Now, in your challenge position, we have the 10 of Spring. So ask for help from others or work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Now, this goes hand in hand with doing a lot for your family. So to me, it suggests that you're carrying a massive burden. You may be doing everything yourself. You may not be getting any help. You potentially are doing so much for so many different people that it's just completely draining your energy. Let's get some clarification of this 10 of Spring. That is that's three tens, by the way. 10, 10, and 10. So it does look as though you're about to close out a cycle. And right here at the end, it looks as though you're about to start a new one. So at least whatever it is, it's coming to an end. And it looks like it's coming to an end because you're lacking steam. You've literally hit a brick wall. Yeah. So part of this challenge then, we've got an Ace of Wands in the reverse. So you literally have no energy. You've got no energy left. You've got no passion and no drive towards doing anything for anyone anymore. You're completely spent. You've got the Strength card. So you're trying to stay strong. You're trying to have courage. You're trying to carry on. And you probably show a lot of strength all the time because of all of the burdens that you've been carrying. But you're at a crossroads. You need to make a decision. Now, that decision is something that you don't want to make a decision on, but you need to make it. And then we have an Eight of Wands. So whatever that decision is, you're going to have to communicate it as well. And not only that, but if it's something where you want to continue being as responsible as you are, you need to ask for help. You can't do it on your own. You've been shouldering far too much. Far too much. As much as you want to create stability and work on your stability in your home life, you can't do it if you've got no energy. Other people need to be contributing too. If you're on your own, it's different because there's only really you, but you can ask friends and family members to help you out. If you're in a family dynamic and you're doing a lot for your family, at times you need to stop, especially if it's something where maybe you've got elderly parents and you've got other siblings that could step up and do a little bit. Maybe you've got elderly parents you could get carers in for. Maybe you've just got parents that expect you to do things for them. Maybe you've got siblings that expect you to do things for them. Maybe you've got disabled kids that you have to do a lot for. You could even have adult kids that you have to do a lot for, that are very capable of doing things themselves. This is telling me that there are people around you that can help. There is help available, and you need to ask for that help. You need to communicate it. You need to tell people that you're getting worn out and that you're wearing yourself out and that you can't continue the way that you're doing it. And then in the outcome, we have this Ace of Winter. And don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So there could be solutions that you could come up with that you need to communicate out. So when you've asked for help, that it could be met with a little bit of a challenge to start with, but the more you communicate what it is that you need that help with, the more likely you can find ideas to get that help in. So it could be something as simple as putting in a bit of a chore rota if you've got some adult children, something as simple as put your washing in the washing basket so I haven't got to come in your room and get it. You can cook dinner once a week, that kind of, do you know what I mean? Something simple just to help you out that little bit. If you've got a spouse, get them to wash up. Whoever does the dinner doesn't have to do the washing up. or, you know, getting some help, getting someone else to buy the Christmas presents or birthday presents instead of it falling on you. We get one more card to clarify this Ace of Winter. Thank you. So we've got a Three of Wands. So you are going to have to be a little bit patient with things. Your communication is getting through, but you might just have to wait a little bit for things to kick in and actually help properly. So you potentially you might be faced with a little bit of, I want to say, abstinence, people not wanting to do things, but they are going to warm up to it, especially when you give them some solutions and some suggestions on how they can help. You may not feel like you're getting revived energetically straight away, but with patience it will come. We do have a Five of Wands as well, so there is going to be a little bit of conflict, and that is potentially to be expected if you've let people coast along and not do anything for a while, or if you're taking a step back. You know, people might not be happy because they might have to step up, but you know, that's on them. It's not your responsibility to look after everyone. And we have the Four of Swords again. So again, talking about you needing to take some time to rest and do some healing. So a lot of healing going on through the month of February there. You very much need to take some time out. You need to do some healing. You need to recharge your batteries, take some energy, maybe take that trip. Um, you know, like I say, other people are not going to like it, but at the end of the day, you need to do it for you before you burn out, okay? Because you're only going to make yourself ill, and then who's going to be able to do it? And that is what you need to tell people. You know, if you don't get some help, you won't be able to do it at all because you'll be burnt out. And then who's going to do it? They'll have to do all of it, not just some of it, you know? So if you kind of push it onto them that way, it might make them think a little bit, okay, yeah, I'll help out a little bit just so that way, you know, she's not going to burn out or he's not going to burn out. But do make sure that you do take some time out and recharge your batteries because it looks as though you really, really need it. Right, let's get you some Spirit of the Animal oracles as well. So we have the Unicorn, Infinite Possibilities. So you are the sovereign in the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. And I'll be honest, from the look of it, you're already the legendary. But you potentially need to abandon the darkness and ask for some help, you know, because only the darkness is what makes you feel like you've got to do everything yourself. And then we've got Tiger, Fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. You are unstoppable. I can see that. But you need some forces to come to your aid. You have forces coming to your aid. You know, you need to make sure that you are getting that help and that you are getting that time to recharge and rebalance. Oh, my tablecloth keeps sticking up on the side, sorry. Right. Let's get you a Whisper of the Ocean as well. That's far too many Whispers of the Ocean. There's about 8. I only want one, Spirit. Thank you. Diving to new depths. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what you're feeling about your current situation. Now, it could very well be that you are feeling exhausted and overwhelmed because of everything that's going on. You may be feeling like nobody out there is helping, like there's no help available to you. But like I say, there is. From what I can see here, there is help available. There are people available. I've just seen a fox run past my window. Don't know if that's relevant for some of you. Obviously, it's going to be relevant for some people and make this a relevant reading. But yeah, so there's definitely some help available there for you. But you need to be making sure that you're asking for it. And you need to, one thing I would recommend is work out why you feel the need to carry everyone. Because while you're doing it, they're not learning to look after themselves. They're not learning to contribute. They're not learning to be sustainable. They're learning how to take advantage of people, you know? So make sure that you are teaching your children, if this is involving your children too, make sure that you're teaching them good habits of how to help and how to look after themselves at the end of the day, and how to look after others too, if it's needed. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Taurus. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me, don't forget to subscribe. And if you press that notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Good luck for February, and thank you very much for joining me.